Hello, Seahawks. My name is Tim Walsh, and I am the Boys and Girls Athletic Director here at Ocean View. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video about athletics and our athletic programs. As we talk this evening, as you kind of go through this presentation, I'm going to help you navigate through our website a little bit and help you figure out the best ways to get information about athletics in a time when we're not allowed to be on campus. So hopefully this page that you see in front of you looks familiar. This is our home page. In the upper right-hand corner is our athletics tab. So if you go one down and click on OV Athletics, there will be some information about all of our athletic programs. Each of our programs is listed on this site, and they are listed by their traditional season, the fall, winter, and spring. Now, because of COVID, because of what has happened, our inability to be close to each other and work out and compete, our governing board, the CIF Southern Section, has changed the athletic seasons. So instead of there being a fall, winter, and spring, there only will be a winter and spring. And again, that is right now based upon where we are at and where we anticipate we will be. But as you know, things have been changing every single day. But this is where we stand right now. Currently, we expect the winter season to begin in mid-December with games starting as early as December 12th. Sports that will play in the winter are football, boys and girls volleyball, boys and girls water polo, and cross country. And then in the spring, very busy spring season, everyone else will play and compete. On here is information about each one of our athletic programs. And if you click on these links, you'll get a couple of different things. On some of these, you'll get a link to just information about the program and the coaching staff and the schedule. So if you see here, clicked on girls tennis, there's some information about how to contact the coaches. There's also the varsity schedule and the JV schedule and some basic things about the program. Some of our programs have created a link to their own website. So if you go to cross country, for example, they have a website that they've created and they update. And so there's information here about the program and the staff and news about cross country. And this is the best way to get information about our specific programs. The schedules right now are a little bit behind. That's due to the fact that everything had to change. So we found out in late July that the schedules were pushed back. So the schedules that had been created for the fall, winter, and spring had to be changed. So our coaching staff is currently working on those. Some of those have been updated and changed. Some of those will be over the next few weeks. But we will continue to update those on the website as soon as we can. That's for the regular season schedules. As far as the current schedules, the district allowed us in late April to go back to workouts. And we have some reopening guidelines that we follow. And there are steps to it. And right now we're in those phase 1 workouts. And phase 1 is very limited. Our students can be on campus. They're monitored. They're checked when they get here. They can work out in groups, but they can't be closer than 6 feet. They can't share equipment. Again, a lot of conditioning, but just getting together and working out together without getting close and sharing equipment. With the regulations, it can't be indoors as well. Some sports have decided they're going to hold off, so they have not met yet. But if you click on our website with the fall 2020 starting dates and info, there's some information about which sports are meeting. And again, this is for sports that are meeting on campus only. So the information you see here has to do with sports that are meeting here every day. And some of these are not the entire program. Like, for example, cross country, they have 70, 80 students in their program. Realistically, they cannot train right now. So they're only doing smaller groups, starting with the upperclassmen right now, specifically the varsity. But we'll hope to change that as we move on to the next few phases. Other programs are meeting right now by email, by Zoom or Google Meets, the virtual meetings as well. So our coaches are doing what they can to stay in contact with our kids. And if you or your son or daughter has not heard from the coach yet, they will be. Over the next couple of weeks, our coaches are working on their schedules. Just like all of us, they are dealing with things personally and professionally that might limit the ability to be on campus right now, and trying to work out a schedule that is best for everyone is a little difficult, especially with our facilities. We've got a lot of groups going at the same time. But we're working on those, and we'll get those out to you as soon as we possibly can. But the best way for you to communicate with the coach is by email, and all of our links should have the email information for the coaching staff. If not, you can email me anytime. My information's on here. There's the phone number, and my email is twalsh at hbuhsd.edu. Right now, the best way to contact me is by email. Doing a lot of work off campus right now, and we're not here every single day. So the best way to contact me is through email. For your son and daughter, the most important thing right now is to make sure as soon as they get back that they are cleared so they can be on campus once we are allowed to, and once you feel like, or they feel like, and you feel like they're comfortable enough to be on our campus. There are certain things that need to be done. First of all, a student needs to get cleared, right? And the clearance process is a couple of things. The first thing that needs to get done is a clearance form. This is basic information about the student, about the contact information, emergency contact information, that if God forbid something happened, we can contact that emergency contact and let them know what's going on. Insurance information, just some basic stuff that shows that the student and the parent understand that they're playing the sport. This is a clearance card for that. Also need to get an athletic physical. Physical needs to be updated every 12 calendar months. So you have a couple of pages on here. This page is the page the doctor fills out where they put their information and put whether or not the student is cleared to participate. And the other page, which needs to be signed by both the parent and the athlete, is an informational page with some history about the student. This should be filled out before the doctor does the physical, so the doctor has this as well. So the clearance card and the physical can be turned into our ASB bookkeeper. That's Karen Carpenter. Her information, her email address is kcarpenter@hbuhsd.edu. She is here every day. If you want to make an appointment with her, she has appointments Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons. You can sign up for those, but you can contact her to get some more information. One more thing we need this year, which is hopefully the only year we will need this, is the athletics COVID notification form. And we want to make sure that our parents and the students understand what the district has done under the guidance of the state and county health officials, the National Federation of High Schools, and CIF, our governing board, taking the information, created these guidelines that you can click on and link and get more details about them. It talks about the different phases we go through, how sports are low risk, moderate, and high risk. And it talks about some of the things that we're going to do to make sure that we're making the safest possible environment we can for your student athletes. After you've read through this, we ask that the parent and student sign this and return it before they compete. So if we have those on file, a current physical, the clearance form, and the COVID notification form, our students can participate in person at our workouts when they begin. Outside of that, I'm sure that you might have some questions. I encourage you to email me anytime. I will also be live on Wednesday evening at 5:30 for about 20 or 30 minutes before Dr. Robinson speaks. And I'll be able to answer any questions you have about athletics and about what it looks like now and in the future. Other than that, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. And we're very, very excited that we're even thinking about possibly coming back. Again, we know things can change at any time, but we know how important it is for our students to be a part of our community, what it means to them, and athletics is a big part of that. So hopefully we'll get to a point where we can get out here and safely compete and represent our school and continue building those connections will make the high school experience as great as it could possibly be. Once again, if you have any questions, email me, or I will be in the Google Meet on Wednesday evening at 5:30. Other than that, hope your sons and daughters has had a great start to the school year, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.